Well, I have 6.45 years of experience, in which 1.5 in Salesforce and 5 years experience in Microsoft. So that 1.5 years experience in Salesforce journey is awesome. I learned each and every day something new. So Salesforce is very broad. You have a good opportunity to learn things. So let's start with today's agenda. So today we'll learn what is database, how Salesforce databases differ from other database, relational database, and SOQL. So let's start with database. So before learning database, we should also know what is data. So data can be any information related to any object which is important for like person, business, and anything. So data is very important to take business growth and to make decision. So we should also have a good database to manage all the data or store data information. So you can also say that we can also store data in spreadsheet like Excel and any information. So yes, we can store data in spreadsheet, but if we have a millions of records, then we will fail over there because in spreadsheet to find the data to take the decision over there, it is very difficult. So we use database. So next, how Salesforce database is different from other database. So as most of you know that in old database we like SQL and MySQL, these types of database we use table to store information, and new we use objects. And in tables we have columns, here we have fields, there we have like keys, primary key, foreign key, unique key, these types of keys. Here we have IDs, external IDs, and here where we have rows, here we have records. There is a huge difference between old to new. Let's say I'll show you. Let's see here one object that is account. In account, let me switch to lightning. So in Salesforce, every object is converted to the tab. So here account is the object which is standard object, and here account name, account site, phone, these are fields which we can say to store the information for different attributes. And here these are records like row 1, row 2, these are records. We will learn more about this in further slides. So basically there are two types of object. One is standard object and another is custom objects. So standard objects are those which are provided by Salesforce, like account object, lead, contact, opportunity, many types of objects. And custom objects are objects which are created by us for business, so based on the business requirement. So you can ask the question why we have a standard object when we can create the object according to ourselves. So let me tell you one reason behind this. There, there are the object to use store some kind of information that is required for each and every business. So we use a standard object like account. Account is the object where you have to store customer information. Lead, where you have store potential customer information. Opportunity, where you have deals, where you convert lead to opportunities. So these types of objects are necessary for each and every business. So why we create for every time these types of, so Salesforce have provided the opportunity to give these type of object, and you can use there this type of object. So here's a relationship, how objects are related with each other. Like you can see, I have created two custom objects. One is employee, another is candidate. Employee have a lookup relationship with candidate. As you can see, I have selected this candidate have a lookup relationship with employee. So these types of relations I will tell you practically. For that, let's say we have created custom object. So here is a setup. We will start with their object. Here we can create new custom object. So I'll give you one more example. Let's say if we have a requirement, we have to create a feedback form, and we have to store all the user information over there. So what if we are using .NET as a Microsoft or Java, then we have to create UI, means user interface, then database table, then logic behind this, and we have to use all the validation over there, and we have a connection string also. Then to do all these types of things, I think we need to spend 5 to 6 hours over there. If we use the same thing in Salesforce, then we can achieve the same in just 1 to 2 hours. Let's say how. Let's say if we have to create a new object, then we also have to create a new object also. Like if we are where we are storing the object, let's say we have a feedback form, so we have to create the feedback table for that feedback. Here's the object name. Here's the, as you can see, it's object name. Here's the record name, which can be feedback name, which is text. Allow report steps. For now we can skip these things. Now save. Now doing this, we have created a new object. But if we are using any other database, then we have to write a query to create the table, and then fields over there. There is a proper syntax. If we are not aware, that can be very typical for us. So as you can see, we have created a new object, which is feedback. Now you can see there is a standard field created by feedback name, last name, owner. These are the standard field which will be appear anytime whenever we create a new object. So we can also create a custom fields also there here, which we can as a column. So here we can define what type of column is there. Like we are defining text. Then we can do next. Vinay, am I audible? Hello? Hello? Okay. So let's add a field. Nothing. Description. Length should be 100. Okay, then next. For now, we can skip these things. We will cover later. Now you can see new object has been created, which is feedback. And by creating this, a standard UI is also has been created. So it looks awesome. We don't have to spend too much time. We can also use validation rule and these types of things here. So fields which I have covered out there, like identity, name, system, these types of field automatically created these three fields. Okay, now go to next slide, which is SOQL. Basically, SOQL is similar as SQL. Basically, to retrieve the data from the objects, we have SOQL and DML. DML is basically performing insert, update, and delete operation from any record. And SOQL is basically for retrieving the data. Here is a syntax. Select field name from object name, where condition, group by, having, order by. So let's run a simple query. Select ID, comma, name from account, limit to. So we have just get two records. Limit to means how many records you want to fetch by using query. So like I will tell you one more example for the related. Contact. Okay. Okay. So as in SQL and Oracle, we use join to get related data. Joins. So you can also ask why you don't join here, because in Salesforce for relationship we use lookup, master detail, these types of relationship. So in these types of relationship we don't need to write joins or these types of pair. So as you can see, account and contact have a lookup relationship with each other, where in contact we have a field account name. So I will write a query to get related object data here. Let's say select ID, comma, name, comma, select ID, comma, name from context, because contact have a lookup relationship from accounts, where I have to use the condition where names, where you can use anything, any condition. So as you can see, here is the ID, here is a name, and here is a context. Basically, this account have two contacts. One is Tarun Agarwal and another this test one, as we can see in UI also. Let's see, here is the two contacts. So to manage the data in Salesforce is very easy. You don't have too much knowledge of database. It is very simple to learn. So we have covered SQL also. Now we have SOQL. SOQL basically used to create search string for particular objects which are given here as a syntax or throughout the Salesforce org. Let's say we are using same query. Control C. Like I'm finding Tarun in account and contact object, which is in accounts name field and first name, last name, department of contact. Let execute the query. So it is only in contact in first name of first and third record, and second one is the last one. So it is very easy when you find a string in multiple objects. So this is all about SQL, SOQL, and database. So here is the links which you can refer and go through more to learn about database. So Vinay,